African-American women have made impressive strides over the years. Some are doctors, lawyers, pastors, CEOs, first ladies, secretaries. They do any kind of job. But despite the gains, some folks still won't give them the props they rightfully deserve. My next guest isn't waiting for anyone, especially in the media, to turn the tide. Sophia Nelson is the author of Black Woman Redefined, Dispelling Myths and Discovering Fulfillment in the Age of Michelle Obama, and is certainly setting her own course. Sophia, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Roland.
All right, let's get right to this whole notion of Black Woman Redefined. Why the need to even redefine black women?
Because we've been defined so improperly. And as Toni Morrison once said, definitions belong to the definer, not the defined. And that, if you look at just the last few years, let's take going back to the 2008 campaign when Michelle Obama was taking it on the chin for being hostile and angry because she said she was proud of her country for the first time. Then they put her on the cover of the New Yorker with an afro and fist bumping and a machine gun on her back. And you know, it's kind of gone from there. We've had these shows about why can't a successful black woman get a man. We've had the Pepsi can throwing sister. Now we had Psychology Today say we're unattractive. So it just kind of beat up on black women season, and we've been defined as these people that you can beat up on.
But I get that. But also when you turn on these shows that folks love, when they watch Basketball Wives, but none of them are married to any of the actual ball players these days, when you watch Celebrity Apprentice and everybody was all about the fight between Nene or Nene, whatever her name is, and Star Jones, that was the whole big to-do. When you watch a lot of these shows, you also see black women playing right into the stereotypes that other black women say we should be fighting.
I agree with that, and I talk about this in the book. I mean, it gets back into how you've been defined. If what you see about yourself is that you are angry, aggressive, overly assertive, argumentative, etc., and you take that as who you are portrayed as, a lot of these sisters that you mentioned, like Nene and others that are on these shows, they're getting rewarded for bad behavior. And for them, and I'm not judging them, it's about making money and getting exposure.
Okay, so you know that.
I do.
Okay, you're writing Black Woman Redefined.
I'm asking us to do better. I'm looking at my own research and what I've written, and I'm like, what is this all about? Why are we acting like this? And some of the stereotypes do fit, and I talk about that in the book. In Chapter 11, I go to town on sisters with respect, and start with me most of all, that we're part of the problem. We just can't say it's the media. We just can't say it's white folks. We just can't say it's the brothers. We're part to blame as well, and this is a perfect example of it.
When we talk about the First Lady, Michelle Obama, you see, first of all, a lot of sisters comment on the interplay that exists romantically between the president and the First Lady. But also, they feel a different sense of purpose because the First Lady has always sort of set the trend or the pace for beauty in America, for fashion in America, and for the first time, a black woman from the south side of Chicago is the one setting that pace.
That's right. Well, you know, I opened the book with an open letter to her, and they ran excerpts of that with a photo gallery of her with different quips from the letter. And I tell you what, sisters love this woman. 87% of the black women in our sample said that she is moving the ball for them and dispelling myths. That's how we came up with the subtitle, because that was in the research, that they felt like Michelle Obama was doing something that, although we have grandmothers, aunts, and mothers who we've always admired and loved, this woman is on the world stage, and she's showing people you can be healthy, attractive, have a man, have a good man, a very successful man, have children, have your mom in the house, hang out with your girls, and have great arms, and you can be fabulous. And so she's teaching this next generation, less so Gen X because we're in our 40s now, but more Gen Y, that you can have it all, and so they love her for that. And I think even in our national data, white males were the most cynical about Michelle Obama. Interestingly, they were still 50% positive on her, but white women, black men, etc., all felt that she was doing something very different for black women's image, and I think that's very important for our young girls to see.
Folks, the book is Black Woman Redefined, Dispelling Myths and Discovering Fulfillment in the Age of Michelle Obama. And yes, that is Sophia trying to get her after 5 look on the cover. We appreciate it. Thanks a bunch.
Thanks, Roland.